Hello, my name is Kevin Patton, and I'm a therapist in Hackney. We may not have caused our problems, but we do have a responsibility to change things for the better. And that means looking after our mental health. There's my mental health. Now for the science bit. Self-compassion lowers sympathetic arousal. Salivary alpha amylase interleukin 6, meaning less fear, increases parasympathetic activity, greater vaguely mediated heart rate variability, self-soothing, more safety. VMPFC activation, that's the executive function, and amygdala downregulation correlates with trait self-compassion, better emotion regulation. But the best reason for practicing self-care is because you're worth it. This is the 8th video in the series. We're going to begin the video in a few minutes, but first we're going to spend some time coming into the room and getting ready to work. I'd like you to start by bringing your attention to your breath. Notice your breathing as you slowly breathe in and out, perhaps imagining that you have a balloon in your belly, noticing the sensations in your belly as the balloon inflates on the in-breath and deflates on the out-breath. Just notice your breath coming in, going out, how that feels. Some people find it helpful to close their eyes with visualizations. Some people prefer just to kind of stare off into the middle distance. Whatever is comfortable for you. You can now allow yourself to rest more and more comfortably, completely calm, relaxed, and contented. This is an opportunity to let go and allow yourself more self-acceptance, self-confidence, self-love. Allow this to radiate those positive feelings to the people around you, letting go right now of anything that was holding you back in the past. Letting go of any tense or self-defeating habits. Letting go of any negative or limiting thoughts. With every breath you now take, you're cleansing and purging away anything negative and clearing the way for natural health and well-being to fill the whole of your existence to overflowing. By letting go of the past, you can make a fresh start and become the person you really want to be. Imagine now that you are resting on an infinite source of healing light, a pleasant, soothing energy that washes away every last trace of tension or negativity, restoring health, well-being, and balance to every corner of your being. Soon that pleasant energy is going to wash through you, cleansing away any blocks to your happiness and bringing a deep sense of comfort and contentment to your heart and mind. Beginning now, your body is starting to fill up with that healing light. Spreads over your toes, first of all, gradually extending over both feet and spreading deep into the tissues and cells of the body, washing away every last ounce of tension, filling the muscles with a powerful healing energy through every nerve, muscle, fiber, deep into the very bones of the body, bringing a growing sense of genuine warmth and comfort. Now spreading up into the ankles, into the lower legs, through the calves and the shins, up to the level of the knees, washing over the skin and deep into the muscles and bones, deep into every cell of the body, filling every atom of your being with radiant, healing light, spreading deep into the joints of the knees, dissolving every last trace of tension. The muscles becoming as soft as jelly, as loose and limp as a rag doll. Now, spreading up through both legs, right up into the level of the hips and the thighs. Imagine both legs becoming completely enveloped in that radiant light, dissolving every last ounce of tension, washing away every last trace of negativity, restoring balance to the body, filling it with health and well-being. Now imagine waves of that infinite light gently touching your fingers and spreading over your hands, covering your fingertips and being absorbed deep into the flesh of the hands, deep into the muscles, bones, immersing the hands in healing energy, flowing up into the wrists. Now it's spreading up through the forearms, up into the elbows, covering the arms completely and spreading deep into them, all the way up to the shoulders. Over the shoulders now, and deep, deep into the shoulder blades, immersing your arms completely, bathing them in warm, healing energy. Now imagine your arms and legs together, glowing brighter as they continue to fill with healing light. From the tips of the toes and the fingers, all the way deep into the hips and the shoulders, arms and legs completely immersed in healing energy, glowing gently. Now that feeling begins to spread much deeper into the trunk of the body, through the hips and into the abdomen, through the shoulders and into the chest. The whole trunk of the body is progressively filling up with that wonderful light, spreading deeper and deeper into the core of your physical being, into the organs of the body, into the heart, into the lungs, into your belly, into every cell of the body, clearing the way for health and well-being to flow freely through every part of you. As the body fills up, the heart feels strong and contented. The lungs swell gently with the energy, confidence emerging from deep within you. Feel the breath be transformed by that light, becoming more soothing, healthy, and relaxing. Now the healing energy is spreading from the base of the spine all the way up through the backbone, right up into the nape of the neck, spreading deep between the shoulder blades, dissolving every last ounce of tension, letting the muscles just melt to complete relaxation. That feeling spreads right through the neck and the shoulders, up through the neck and over the back of the head, up over the scalp. Now gently washing down over the forehead, trickling down over the eyes, over the face, spreading down into the jaw and bathing the face in healing energy. Now spreading deeper into the muscles of the head and the face, spreading deep into the eyes and into the mouth and your tongue. Now spreading deep inside the head and into the brain itself, dissolving, cleaning away every last ounce of tension from the body and from the mind. Imagine it traveling along every nerve in the body, clearing the channels, strengthening the nerves, and balancing the whole system so that it can function perfectly, just as nature intended. Now imagine the whole body glowing brighter with each out breath as you relax and allow yourself to absorb the good, healing light more and more deeply. Warmth, energy spreading through every atom of your being, cleansing every cell of your body, filling the whole body with radiant, healing power. As the feeling spreads deeper and deeper into the body, it spreads deeper, deeper into the mind, and deeper into the emotions, bringing health, balance, well-being to your inner life, healing your heart and mind, restoring a positive energy to the very core of your being, your innermost self. Every last trace, negativity, dissolving completely in that healing light. Now just take a moment to relax more deeply. Allow that feeling to grow stronger and stronger every exhalation of breath. Now, imagine that healing light becoming focused wherever it's most needed, seeking out and cleansing any areas most in need of healing, dissolving, washing away every last trace of tension or negativity. You sense right now what needs to be done, what change needs to happen the most. Imagine it happening right away as the wonderful light naturally concentrates its healing work right there, right now, doing what needs to be done, changing what needs to be changed in order for you to feel more whole, complete, more able to function to your full potential, more able to achieve genuine satisfaction and fulfillment in life, able to more fully love yourself, love others, and love life, more whole, more complete as a person, more at one with yourself and with life in general. Now that process of healing continues day after day after day, constantly working away in the background to preserve the balance and well-being of your body and mind. Every day, as a result, you feel stronger and more emotionally calm. A growing sense of comfort and well-being is emerging from deep within you, a feeling that strengthens your will and self-confidence, a feeling that tells you that you can do whatever you want to do, become whoever you want to become in life. You now know for certain that you can easily recall that healing light whenever you choose to do so. You picture it in your mind, or just remember the feelings that go with it. And by doing so, you stimulate the natural healing powers of your body and mind. You call forth a comforting energy from deep within that is there whenever you need it to restore balance and well-being to every corner of your existence. Your will and imagination are focused on genuine health, and you wholeheartedly embrace total well-being as your goal and destination in life. Now, in a moment, I'm going to begin counting from 1 all the way up to 5. And with each number I count, you're now coming back into the room feeling good. With each number I count, you feel better and better and better until on the count of 5, you open your eyes and emerge fully feeling wonderfully good, calm, clear, relaxed, refreshed, confident, and taking the many positive ideas and suggestions that you have absorbed into form, as well as beliefs and behavior and new feelings and opportunities as you move forward in your life. Taking these new beliefs and feelings, ideas and possibilities into living reality in your life, and these many positive ideas and feelings growing stronger and more beneficial with each day that passes. As I count, you're beginning to feel more alive, more aware, more alert. When I reach the number 5, open your eyes and feel wonderfully good, peaceful, and relaxed. Beginning now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes, looking forward once again. Very good. You've done well. Feels good? You did that with focused attention and your imagination, and you can change how you feel anytime you want. The really good thing is that the more you do it, the stronger and faster it comes, like strengthening a muscle. Last session, we talked about our values, and that is the 4th skill in the DARE skill set. This session is about self-care. Getting to know your strengths and limitations and understanding your emotions and the impact of these on your quality of life is a good place to start. We all experience many emotions, from anger and sadness to happiness and joy, Unfortunately, many of us have been conditioned to believe that certain emotions are negative and others are positive. Actually, it's what we do with our emotions that are either negative or positive in our lives. The emotions themselves are what they are. Emotions are signals you need to pay attention to, just like the indicator panel on the aircraft that tells the pilots that they need to come back on course. Your emotions serve the same purpose. When you don't pay attention and process your emotions, they build up until they reach a tipping point at which they overwhelm your ability to carry on. If you ignore and store your negative emotions, they will manifest themselves as disease, health issues, and other destructive outlets. So, your first step is to stop ignoring your emotions. Use them to tell you what's next, what you need to do differently. Think of someone who you would say has good self-care. How do they interact with people? How do they manage their workload? How do they act when they are busy or stressed? How do they tackle problems? Is there anything else you noticed about them? We may not have caused our problems, but we do have a responsibility to change things for the better, looking after ourselves with the intention of improving or restoring our physical and mental health. Treating and preventing disease is our own responsibility, and no one else can do it for us. Self-care is about taking charge of our own health decisions and doing the best we can to get and stay physically and mentally well. Here we can see the interaction between noradrenaline, released in response to something new and different going on, like a wake-up call. Hey, something's happening, pay attention. Serotonin, released in response to something that we deem significant. Hey, this stuff is important, pay attention. And dopamine, released in response to something pleasurable. Hey, that's good, do it again. Depending on what's going on with us before this new event, we may be overloaded with natural stimulants, becoming more impulsive or even anxious, or we'll be more interested and more motivated to pay attention. This is the reason why we focus on these exercises that generate dopamine, so that when new things happen that just throw us out of the ordinary and our arousal state rises, it becomes attention and motivation rather than impulsiveness and anxiety. Self-care is about lowering the floor so that when our arousal spikes, it doesn't take us over our tipping point. Self-care is sleeping and exercising to maintain physical fitness and a positive mood. It's also eating well, practicing good personal hygiene, and avoiding health hazards such as smoking, drinking, and taking drugs. Self-care is taking care of minor physical problems, long-term conditions. And self-care is finding our flow. It's like having a vaccination to protect us against a particular disease. We can build up our immunity and natural resources to enable us to deal with distress. can you remember a time when you had the flu? How able to cope did you feel? When we feel bad, it affects what we do and how we think. When we wear a crash helmet, it reduces the impact of what happens when we crash. I look after myself before the distressing situation happens. The impact is less when bad stuff comes my way. Do I put the helmet on before I get on the bike? Do I wait until I'm just about to crash and try to fumble around for my helmet? This is the same with all the coping strategies that we look at in these videos. If you wait till you're in trouble to try them out, it's going to go hard on you. You know, the immediacy of the events, you're going to find that that's overwhelming your ability to remember and recall, oh, what am I supposed to do in this situation? Or what? Practicing them daily. It's lowering the floor, it's creating a bit of a buffer so that when stuff happens, you're not taking over your tipping point. You've got more time to think and react flexibly in a way that's going to be appropriate for that situation. In the next few videos, we're going to be looking at the self-care skill set. Self stands for sleep, exercise, looking at what we put in our bodies, and finding our flow. In this session, we looked at how self-care helps quieten down our amygdala, give us some space to get our thinking cap on. We practiced a healing light visualization, activating some dopamine. We looked at how if we lower the floor, our default level of arousal, then we're less likely to go over our tipping point when stuff happens to us. And we discussed the self-care skill set, sleep, exercise, looking at what we put in our body, and finding our flow to help lower our floor. How might you use this stuff to help you move towards the life you want to live? This is my email and my phone number. Please feel free to contact me if you have any thoughts or questions about any of the things we've discussed. Thanks a lot for watching.